Party.
Birthday party.
For Caroline
I mean,
Flower.
you know what's great with birthday parties?
Cake.
Yes, cake, Mr. Sharp. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. All right, friends, this is it. The end of the stream. Can you believe it?
I see where you were going with that.
I was going to say balloons.
Presents.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, what?
Go.
All right, we're looking for a who. All right, hang on.
Oh, shoot.
Liza Minnelli.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, baby.
Are you kidding me?
Was I
Are
right?
you kidding
I was right
me?
about
That's
that.
insane. No one's going to believe us. What are you...
It was the post. You did the post.
Shut up. I was going to sing Over the Rainbow and then give birth.
That would have only confused matters.
Okay.
But where was it stolen from?
Where was it stolen from? Okay.
Going downstairs.
Today on our subscriber gratitude stream, we made an adorable little tater tot the kitty cat with two woken arms. We made a battlette from Klingon Battle. And, of course, we made Luisa from Encanto with her donkey friend. She's the strong one. Yeah! Perfect. Everything I do is clip-worthy. Everything.
Mimic, poison frog. Yellow-banded poison dart frog.
Now, is the mimic poison dart frog actually poisonous?
Now, is the mimic poison dart frog actually poisonous? No, that's what they do.
I almost committed a domestic violence.
That's what they do. They're just really rude little frogs.
Yeah. We had to do it. Today on stream, we made Pesto, the baby penguin, who, I have checked, weighs more than my human 5-year-old son. Waddle, 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 waddle. I do love his squint little eyes. I love his little feet and the fat roll over it. He's a very big boy. Oh, squishy. Tonight on SharpBalloons, we were requested to make Jeff the baby land shark. And he's heckin' adorable. Aren't you? Who's a good boy? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a Jeff. Look at his little tail wags. He's the cutest. This was based on a request from Sephrin, and I love him so much. Look at that smile. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yay, Jeff. Bye. Look at it. They're good buddies. They're just good pals. Ladies and gentlemen from Good Mythical Morning, put your hands together. It's not a thing you actually have to do. For Rhett and Link. Yeah. Spin that wheel. Boop.
Melty chocolate. A toasted, squishy middle. Ow! My s'more bit me! Dino, it might be. S'more, it actually is. One big, yummy bite. Gooey and warm, Dino s'more adds a little crunch. Fireside smacking.
Yes. I love these. All right. This is actually like really, it was really nice. Porter's been homesick like all week, and we've been like looking for things for him to do, right? Well, I thought it might be time. Porter twisted his very first balloon dog this week. Look at this.
did such a good job too. I'm sorry, I'm crying a little bit because I'm tired and sick, and it's been a hard week. You know, this poor kid has been up all night, like with a fever and like coughing, and like he's so upset. But then during the day, he's so happy, and look at this, it's better than Mr. Sharp. 160s are better for very little children's.
All right, friends. Tonight on SharpBalloons, we made the original Cheetos mascot, the Cheesy Rider. Look at this guy. Oh, very not going to be dated at all, this reference. I love his motorcycle. We couldn't fit the big bag of Cheetos in his saddlebag, but I gave him one big Cheeto in his hand, and I think he likes it that way. Dangerously cheesy. That's why you got to wear a helmet. Dangerously cheesy.
Safely cheesy.
All right.
Boo! Hi, it's me. I'm here. We're started. I don't have Mr. Sharp with me. I normally do, and so normally we can do a little bit of like a slow roll in, but not today. Not today. Just bam! Jump scare. Shayna. It's the season. Hello, how are you? Good day. It is actually a rainy day in Southern California, which is rare. And Mr. Sharp is actually out running an errand for me. And then he texted me and he's like, yeah, so the entire freeway is like flooded and stopped completely. I'm like, oh. It only rained an inch. There's an inch of water we were expecting in this storm. But 1 inch goes a long way when all the ground is so dry, it doesn't absorb the water. It just like runs off the top and it all goes to the lowest points or like those nice flat asphalt concrete areas. And be careful out there, my friends, is what I'm saying. And Mr. Sharp will be joining us shortly, but it will be a minute. Burger Spider-Man, how the heck are you? It has been a minute. Good gracious, good to see you. Nigel, Shadow, Ruth. Big hugs, big hugs. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I hope that your week is off to a good start. And if it's not off to a good start, good news, you have enough week left over at this point to change it. Yes, there's still time to correct this ship. You know what I mean? So hang tight, be strong, find the things that bring you joy and motivation and aim that direction. Mod love indeed, Nigel Shadow Ruth. We got McDougal and Flava in the house. Flava Fade. 2 of the greatest mods ever modded, I think. It's my opinion. Being here helps at least. We do what we can to, align the week in a good direction for you, a good trajectory. You got the weekend. This is like Tuesday, so tomorrow is Wednesday, which is, the hump day. It's like over the middle of that, the high point of the week, and then Thursday, Friday, woo! And then it'll be TwitchCon. Oh my gosh. I'm not this is my problem. I have so many problems. We don't have time to list all my problems. But one of my problems is I always kind of come to TwitchCon with this like I have a job to do, like there's a particular thing. For this year, there's just that one Saturday afternoon that I'm helping distribute balloons to people and doing fun balloon tricks on this center stage thing. But that's all I'm focused on. And so I never feel like I'm like prepared for TwitchCon. What does that mean? I don't know, like know who else is going to be there, have like a general schedule idea of like if I want to meet up with anyone, if I want to see or do anything. I never have any plans for that. I never like look at who are the vendors going to be and like make a plan to visit I don't. I should. I don't. If there's anything that you think I should absolutely make time to see while I'm at TwitchCon, let me know. Because my priorities are like all over the place. Just chilling at the laundromat waiting for your aunt to pick you up. All right, Annie made it. Enjoy. You're bored, so you're coloring a Mean Girls picture. I love that. It's perfect. You just sketched a Mean Girls picture and you're coloring it in. It's fantastic. I like that. I'm bored, so I'm doing art, not I'm bored, so I... Oh. Did the feed just freeze for you guys, or was that just me? Anyway, for me, it's so much. I think I used to be I'm bored, I will make art or, like, read. Were, like, my two big choices when I was younger. And nowadays, I feel like it's, I'm bored, I'll go read Reddit threads that have nothing to do with me, or I'll go on Instagram or Threads or whatever, and then I'll blink my eyes a couple times and 2 hours will have passed. So I'm glad that you're using your boredom time to be creative. That's a much better use of it. Much better use! And I should try and remind myself to do that as well. But TwitchCon is coming up. It's the 10th annual, or 10th... Can they call it 10th annual if they, like, missed one in there for 2020? I don't know. All I know is it's the 10th TwitchCon, officially. So this is their 10th anniversary celebration. There's a lot of, like, silver is the vibe. Is there like an artist alley at TwitchCon? There is. Yeah, it is. And that is always my favorite part of TwitchCon. So I don't know if you're familiar with the layout of the San Diego Convention Center. You don't have to be. It's fine. But basically, it's like a very long building. Like, I don't know, 1.5 city blocks, maybe more. I'm bad at estimating distances, but it's a very long building with a lot of entrances, like A through like F or something, right? All these entrances. And most of that bottom floor is like just the at least in past years, it's been like the floor where you buy things, where all like, you know, Elgato's got their booth, and like Hollow Knight has like a display. I don't know video games. I don't know if you know that about me, but you know, just general like stuff like camera equipment and technology, microphones, games, charities. Like they've all got this huge area set up. The second floor there's a lot of like the rooms where they'll have like talks. So if someone's like, oh, I'm giving a presentation at TwitchCon, I've got a panel on like lady gamers, we're gonna be in this hall, like that's all on the second floor. I would say maybe about 2/3 of what's on the second floor are those rooms. And then there's this huge, maybe it's even half of that second floor. It's called like the atrium. So like it's all windows up here, you know, it's beautiful. And that area is the artist's alley area where they have tables and tables and booths. They're like 10 by 10 foot booth space you get. And it's great. Not all of the creative streamers, many creative streamers come there. They sell prints and keychains and stickers and zines and whatever. Clothing, all kinds of merch, but it's all with art of your favorite creative streamer. So if there's a streamer that you know that's going to be there, that you're like, hey, I wish I could go, I'm not going, but Shayna, you should go meet this person because they're cool, let me know. Because I don't have anything to do. I mean, aside from like what I have to do, which is make balloons. But yeah, the Artist Alley is the best area. Last year, I had a table or a booth there, and we were there like, I think we were there Thursday and Friday. Saturday, I wasn't there because I had a job here in LA, and then Sunday I was back down. So we had a back and forth kind of thing, and then. But yeah, it's just a great area. It's nice to have a booth because then you have your own area. For me, this year, there's a central stage in that atrium for the Artist Alley, like a stage area. And so in the afternoon, we'll hit that area. They'll be giving out free balloons that I will have made in advance to a bunch of people, and we'll be doing silly balloon things on there. It's just like a, hey, it's the 10th anniversary of TwitchCon. Here's something fun to look at, kind of a thing. Watchmakering. Hi-ho, good to see you. Jen's Lens. Hey, hey. Good to see you. You just waved hello at your cat, and she looked behind her. You talking to him? I guess I'm the only one here. Sounds fun. You have cursory knowledge of cons from watching Comic-Con streams, but you've never actually been to a con yourself. I used to go to Comic-Con, like the San Diego Comic-Con annual. I lived in San Diego briefly. So I think like 3 or 4 years I went. Loved it. Love Comic-Con. And always either Artist Alley or the small press section in a comic book convention is going to be like the place I want to spend my time. Same thing with TwitchCon. They're very cool. Jen, how's your day today? Are you super crazy busy? Or do you have time to tell us about how the Chapel Roan concert was? Because I want to know. But it's been, I don't know, I'm like getting old. No surprise. And like conventions, like Thursday night, they have like the partner party where it's like, oh, if you're a partnered streamer, you can come to this party. I don't know how to party. I know how to be hired to work at a party. I'm great at that. I don't know how to attend a party. And like talk to people. It's the worst. A young soul. There you go. That's exactly right. Can I claim my own young soul as a dependent on my taxes? Just asking. Hi, you're at the clinic, but not that busy. Oh, smile chat. Oh, I haven't even checked Discord today. That's a smart idea. Let me take a look. Since we're waiting for Mr. Sharp to get back with my balloons, I hope everything's okay. It's crazy out there, Jen. Hey, if you're in the SoCal area, don't drive this afternoon. If you don't have to, don't do it. This has been your public service announcement from SharpBalloons. Let's see. Ooh, smile chat's a great place to put it, Jen. Went to the Chapel Roan concert on Friday and it was so fun. DJ Trixie Mattel did a set and there were a couple of drag performances. That sounds like so much fun. Jen, you look so cute. Okay. Are you okay with me sharing the pictures on stream? Like, I presume you are, but I'm just checking. Just in case. Yeah, we don't know how to rain. Here's the thing. Even the earth forgets how to rain in SoCal. So, like, the earth is like, it never rains. So it gets dry and, like, cracked and, like, hardened clay. And then when you dump water on top of that, it mostly just slides off the top, which is why we have flooding issues. It's like, oh, well, you have no water, so why are you flooding? Because we have no water. Because if the earth is even a little bit damp, it will continue to soak the wetness into it, and then that is good. But if it's so dry, it just kind of like goes to the lowest point. It's the worstest. I hope he's doing okay too. Yet he probably is. Okay, Jenna, I will share. Let's see here. Let me see. What's the best way for me to share this? I wonder. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get. If there's definitely music playing behind. See, are you getting it frozen like I am? Just for a second there, I saw like my whole video feed totally freeze. Is that happening to you, or is that just on my end? Let me know if you notice. Okay, Discord. Let's see, go to Discord. Let's see this. It did freeze a bit. Okay, good. At least it's not just me. Like not good like, oh, I don't want you to see what I'm doing, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna try and here we go. Shrink this here. This is Jen down here, and if I click on here, okay, I'm gonna move this. You look so great, Jen. This is a fantastic outfit. I love the subtle sparkle. The gold necklace really sets it off. You look amazing. Look at that smile. She's having fun. I love it. You have infrastructure for snow, but you cannot function if it gets over 85. We're all just, we build in our own weaknesses based on, it makes sense what we are used to getting, but then, the planet go crazy, So there's that. Isn't this so cute? I know, right? So cute. Jen's adorable. Look how smiley. Oh, I just love it. And then let's see here.
Give it up for Chapel, the only person who could get me outside in the daylight.
Let's go, Trixie Mattel. The only person who could get me out in the daylight. I love it. I love it. Look at! Oh, that's so much fun! Look at all the arms! Ah, that looks like so much fun, Jen! I bet that was so amazing. Imagine 40,000 people doing Hot to Go. Very hot. Very gone. That's so much fun, Jen. Oh, my goodness. That's the thing I love about concerts. Is it takes this thing that you are used to appreciating, this art form, this music, but then you share it in real time with other human beings who also love it. And it's this feedback loop of joy and celebration and togetherness and strangerness, and it's all there in the mix. Oh, Jen, no, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. And that is in Discord. I may show it again, Jen, just so you know. I'm just coming out here and saying you look great, by the way. I love your fit. Does that make me sound hip? Your fit was fire. Fire fit. And I would call there was sparkles. I would call that mermaid adjacent. You had a gold necklace. I think mermaids wear gold necklaces. That's a thing. So there. Well done. Well done. How long ago did you have to get tickets? Or was this oh my gosh, something came up and someone has tickets and so we're going to go kind of thing? What was the, was it super tricky? Was it one of those you call and you're on hold, or you're in on the website to buy tickets and you have to keep refreshing? What was the situation for that? It's been a minute since It's been a minute since I've bought tickets to a concert, but it's been like, I don't think I've ever bought tickets to a concert that to an artist who was so currently popular. Like I've ever been. Like I've been to like, you know, like metal concerts in my youth when like, oh wow, these are like some of the top metal bands around, but also it wasn't like Chapel Roan, you know what I mean? A different ecosystem, a different number of fans looking to buy tickets. But it's fine. Let's see, what else do we have over in the Discord? Ooh, we've got some good haiku. Some good Halloween haiku from our friends in the Discord. Love it. Thank you for submitting that, everyone. And remember, even more spooky haiku are appreciated, and will be recited on tomorrow's live stream. Of course, we've got our Wednesday afternoon live stream for kids on YouTube coming up. And actually, I have something to show you. I've been working on. Let me see if it's ready to show you. It's not all the way done, but it's in a stage at which I may show you. We took Chicken's detective hat and I've painted it white. Oh my gosh. Same hat. It's not fully dry yet, so I still have to, like, a little bit, it's dry. Then I'm going to go in with black and do the lines on it, just sort of like how that's kind of the vibe of, like, all of our set stuff, right? So, this has now been painted. Hopefully, by tomorrow's kids stream, it will be all decked out. I'm very excited about that, honestly. It's the thing I wanted to do for a while. I just kind of kept putting it off. It was a free concert at Six Flags. First concert you ever went was Haley Steinfeld and Sabrina Carpenter headlined for her? Well, opened for her? That's fantastic. Which Six Flags was it? That sounds awesome, Annie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. You got the tickets 2 to 3 months ago. It's a good amount of planning. Actually, one of the easiest ticket process for an artist of recurrent fame. You did enter your email. Lottery style, so you were chosen to buy tickets on this date or that date. So you got the email, waited 10 minutes in an online queue. Perfect. Was it like, if you receive the email, you must be able to be online within the next, like, 10, 20 minutes? Or was it like, hey, if you get an email, then you're in Freehold, New Jersey? Oh my goodness, there's a Six Flags in Freehold? Oh, is it Great America? Is that what it's called? I forget. I love that. Freehold, New Jersey was very close. Freehold Township was, I did live in New Jersey for 2 years, and I think I did like a few jobs in Freehold. I didn't work at the Six Flags, but I knew some clowns who did. You know, 6 degrees of clown separation. Pretty normal stuff. Pretty normal stuff. Let's see here. So, the other thing we need to do, let me check my Discord here and see how we're doing in the balloon request channel. I'll show this. Go. Just in case you're like, Shayna, you always show that one little mini channel that shows all of the subscriber channels, but you don't actually show what's in there. Well, now I'm showing what's in there. Don't say I never showed you nothing. What am I even saying? Okay, so let's see here. I know that we've got the shark carving a pumpkin. Candy corn wearing a bat sweater. I got that in last time. Barn owl perched on a jack-o'-lantern wearing the pumpkin top as a hat. That's a great one, K-pop. Godzilla solving a Rubik's Cube. Also a great one. Oh, as from Small Sparkles. You got it. Small Sparkles is on the wheel, Ryoki. I'm actually going to put that on the wheel for the kids show, because I think that'll fit over there, and a higher likelihood of getting made too. Let's see. RC asking for Mr. Buff balloons. What even does that mean? Ghost chickens plus fried chicken remains. Different fonts as a balloon times New Roman, Arial, Wingdings, Comic Sans, etc. That fascinates me. I don't think RC is in the room right now. I'm so curious. What does he envision? Or is he just like, no, envisioning is your problem, Shayna? Fair enough. And then, yet it is requesting the Summerween Trickster from Gravity Falls, which, first of all, thank you, yet it is, for reminding me about one of the creepiest episodes of Gravity Falls ever. I'm going to have to rewatch that. Ugh. Man, Gravity Falls. That's one of those reasons where I'm like, I can cancel Disney Plus. It'll be fine. I don't need anything from there. And then I'm like, ugh. Gravity Falls was really good. Nuts. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Bunnyco. How are you? Good to see you. The email said something like, you were selected and be prepared on this day and time to enter queue through the link provided. Ooh. Was it Ticketmaster, Jen, or was it a different like ticket broker? Curious. Ooh, used to be in a place where you could go to Six Flags for free and get a free meal. Now all you can get for free at Six Flags is water. But you can. Anytime you're at Six Flags, just go up to a food booth and say, free water, please, and they will. They gots to. Amphibia and Molly McGee. You know, here's the thing. The media companies don't want you to own media anymore. They're like, oh, you can just like rent access to it and just pay for it, even in the months and weeks you're not watching it. And it's like, I used to make so much fun of Mr. Sharp for all of his DVDs, and now I'm like, actually, maybe he's the smart one. We do have a Blu-ray player, so it will still play DVDs. I'm definitely buying the complete Steven Universe, because luckily it's an old enough show that they were still selling DVD like full collections before. Nowadays, shows don't even offer those. You could probably bootleg it or something. Ooh, Flava has requested the Power Wash Simulator character that you play as in the game. I've never even seen the game, let alone the character you play as, but I'll look it up. It's a great request. I know there's a lot of Power Wash fans on Twitch. AXS Ticketing, probably the more trusted company at this time. I mean, your experience seems to bear that out. Oh, and Pepperan, that was a good one. $1 of each ticket purchase goes towards a charity serving trans youth. That's nice. Used to get Molly McGee on YouTube, but now buy the full season. And even if you buy the full season, do you get to download it and have that? This is a genuine question. Maybe you do, but my guess is that you don't. My guess is they're just like, no, and then as long as you log into your YouTube account, you'll have access to it. But it's like, but will you though? Power Wash Simulator 2 drops in 9 days. Y'all, it is almost a week until the release of Power Wash Simulator 2. I don't feel like you're freaking out enough. It's very exciting. Jen's Lens is here for it. Loves the balloon request. All right, who else needs to drop a balloon request? I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. But am I a little bit? So far, let's see who's off the hook. Let's see. We got, because I have some of these up here. Oh, hi Kiri needs hi Kiri, we need a new request from you. Palidache, I'll still include the Murloc that hasn't been made. Flava's on there. Sassy Girl's on there. I don't know. See, disable. Flinks, yes, Flinks the Jinx, you're on there. Gim from Kirby Games. Disco Snail for Nikki Painter. Amy Roberts is on there. Very Bex is on there. K-pop, Ryoki, RC, Yet It Is. And Flava Fade, I've already said Flava Fade. But if I didn't say your name and you're a subscriber, you are missing an opportunity to get a balloon made. Don't you know that? That is like one of the very few benefits that we have here. So do it if you get a chance. I know it's hard to think of like a request, right? You're like, I don't know what to do. But Jen, you don't have a request in the What? I know you recently had one made. I get that you're being cool about it. Appreciate you. But you know, it's a wheel. It's a wheel. Although you can download it, you can only watch it on YouTube. Then what are you downloading? What are you downloading if you can only watch it on YouTube? So you download video files, but they only play on YouTube? That's weird. And again, I would argue then you haven't really purchased it because you don't own it. You can't like take it with you and put it into like another, you know, I don't know. This is me being old. I'm an old lady. Yet It Is had a Walkman and a Discman growing up. Yeah. And a small vinyl collection now. Physical media is so important. It is. Yeah, Jen. I know you don't got enough stuff going on right now, so add balloon. That's me. That's me. Look, I know your life is complicated. I'm not just talking to Jen. I'm talking to you. All of our lives are super complicated and hard to keep track of. But you could have an extra fun surprise on Thursday night, or maybe it's waiting for you Friday morning when you see that Shayna made your balloon. It could happen, everybody. I'm pouring myself some water because, again, I had to start the stream without Mr. Sharp. Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to make sure I'm hydrated and stuff? Probably not me. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mr. Sharp texted me and he said, GPS is saying probably about 30 minutes from now he'll be here. I feel so bad now. I feel so bad. I was like, yeah, it's only going to be like an inch of rain, babe. Go pick up the thing. It's much worse. Annie bought the whole Hey Arnold series and Danny Phantom series on DVD, and you could see both on the DVD player. Nice. I'm going to start buying physical media, apparently. Weird. Yeah. RC, it's raining in Los Angeles today. And we literally only got like an inch of rain. But it's so bad in California. Everything's so dry. The earth is so dry that like the water just runs off it. It doesn't like soak in nicely.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello there. Love me, Dewey. And I do. Thank you so much for the bits. You're fantastic. Yeah, it's just super rainy. One of the freeways by us was like down to one lane because it was so flooded. And like some cars were being like, they're just trying to, California drivers, they're like, I bet I can drive through this puddle. I do have a big truck. And then they get totally stalled out in the middle of a puddle that actually goes, a little deeper than they were expecting. Nobody knows how to drive in the rain here. So it sucks. Oh, and RC, I did want to ask you. Yeah, and here, me without my snorkel. I know, exactly, watchmaker. RC, your request about the various fonts as a balloon Do you have like a vision in your head for that? Or are you like, no, that's your problem. I just came up with words. You come up with vision. I'm just curious. Ooh, and a hydrate. I shall hydrate. Thank you. I did bring in a whole thing of water and then just put it on the table. That's weird, right? The ground is parched? What of me? See, if I was as parched as LA, I would drink this and it would just go running down. But I'm not going to because I'm not committed enough to the bit. Physical media does have a downside. People are finding their older DVDs are actually rotting. Rotting? What are they made of that is rottable? But what do I know? Rottable.com. Perhaps we need to find a new way of doing it. I think digital is great, but I just worry that a lot of these places are like, yeah, you're buying it. So long as you have an active account with us. Oh, you don't want to pay like $7 to $30 a month to maintain your account with us? I guess that thing you bought isn't yours anymore. And it's, I don't know. I'm just being an old person complaining about things like an old person does, you know. The idea with the fonts was like a list or something like Word. Like when you like do a drop-down menu of like which font you would like to select. But as balloons. It's literally called bit rot. Shut up. DVD rot. Oxidation through tiny flaws around the edges. No. Is there any form of physical media that's better? It's a bummer. Hey, Stormy. Show the fonts as balloons. Vinyl. Huh? That's great if all you need is sound waves. Vinyl, no rot. But what if you need visuals? So, as balloons, like as balloon sculptures, am I writing the word like Times New Roman out of balloons? That's going to take way too long. I could do a balloon, choose a balloon color for each font and write the name on there, but then I feel like that's not really, it hasn't even spun and won yet, but before I put it on the wheel, I'm like, I want to understand. I want to understand what I'm getting myself into. You understand. Tapes have really good long-term storage. Ooh, cassette tapes, wild. One company, they would do daily, weekly, monthly backups onto a tape drive that would get shipped to a warehouse in some other state in case something happened here. It would be a shame if something were to happen. Yeah, I agree. RCA made a vinyl video disc player and competed with Sony. And how'd that work out? Go ahead, spoil the end for me. Not great? Oh, bummer. Vinyl gets damaged by the needle. Laser record players don't damage it, but are expensive. Laser record players? So a laser reads the groove and can turn that into sound waves. Fascinating. Oh, technology, you're so cool. And also, maybe the end of our civilization as we know it. It's fine. I mean, it definitely will be the end of our civilization as we know it. Will it be the end of the civilization, period? And by the way, hi, Digital DAC. I do see you popped in up there. Sorry, I missed it earlier. A closet-sized tape setup for every movie you ever watched. I'm sorry. A closet-sized tape setup for every... Like, you mean like the tape setup is the size of a closet, but it contains every movie you've ever watched? I feel like that would be probably worth it at this point in my life. How many more movies am I going to watch? Both Sony and RCA wrecked each other, and then DVDs came along. Oh, are both of my competitors on the floor exhausted from competing with one another? I'll just roll on in. Ah, you lost internet at the clinic. That does sound like an early lunchtime. Magnetic tape lasts a long time, but it's expensive. Wow. CD player? Oh, you mean like a laser reading the grooves of a vinyl disc? Blockbuster. Think about it though. What if there were brick and mortar stores in various locations? There's one, maybe two in driving distance of you. You go there, you pick out a movie, you rent it, you bring it home, you watch it, you rewind it, you return it. Everyone's happy except for me, who gets stuck with all of the late fees from all of the movies I couldn't find or returned like months later. Oh no, Bunny Co. Did you have like a pad? Like one of those thick foam pads to kneel? Or was it just like literally the position? But yes, I also am slowly coming to terms with the new rules that come with the old body. Old body, new rules. You miss video stores? There are a few video stores in Los Angeles. Vidiots is one of them, I want to say. What's the other one? There are a few. It's kind of like a I was going to say hipster thing, but it's not a word that applies to this anymore. It's like I don't know, it's like a thing, a revival thing. I like it. I mean, they're still too far away from me to actually rent anything from there. You did have a kneeling pad. Just not good enough. Rats. You only want to see the movie once or twice, and then you're done. Let them replace the discs that are damaged and rotting. But Blockbuster sucked for anime. You could tape 1, 45, 7, and 10. And that's the order you have to watch them in, too. You are very confused when you start episode 45. No, I do remember that, Bunny Co. I do remember that Blockbuster was not great for anime. Libraries are fantastic. This is the real answer. Let's just get libraries a bunch of like physical media, but people don't have physical media players anymore, I feel like. But we have rented a few, DVDs from the old library. I don't know, there's like some things where you're like, oh, I only want to watch that once. But then there's something like Steven Universe or Gravity Falls, and those are shows I would watch, not every episode again, but I would rewatch. Especially now that I have a kid, especially that like these are like part of like our tradition, like, that's where the rewatching comes in for me. I know that some people probably who don't have children also rewatch media. I'm not saying everything. I'm saying most things seeing it once is good, but there are some things that you just want to own, You need to visit your library and ask them to get some audiobooks you want. Libraries they love that. Well, I don't know if this each individual librarian, but the library system as a whole is very grateful for any data point they have of their public being served, because they track all this and that's how they get funding. Like they show how many community members are actively using their services, and if use goes down, they get less money for programs, and if use goes up. So if what you're doing is saying, hey, I want you to have this, and then you show that you check things out. I think my stats have remarkably improved since I started using Libby to, listen to audiobooks from the library. I think that that's probably a good thing. So yes, we should all use our library. They also have like libraries of things in various cities, or you can just like rent a power drill or something. And you're like, I really only need this for one project. Do I want to buy a power drill? No! but you can check it out from the library. Sounds cool, right? Good old libraries. They would edit movies to make them more family friendly. Good heavens, hopefully not at the library. Libraries are the perfect solution. They just need support. It's true. As a former library worker, okay, yeah, it is. You can confirm libraries are A, magical, B, important, and C. You can find almost any kind of menus there. Really? Your uncle's partner even started a seed exchange at hers. I love that. I love a little seed exchange. Sorry, I might sneeze soon, so I keep like touching my nose. Sometimes if I touch my nose, I won't sneeze. Doesn't look like it's working this time. Any activity. Dewey confirming. Librarians count everything. Libby is fine. It's like a sub. It's like their contract with. Not every library system works with Libby specifically. I think there are some others, but that's what works for LA. The Los Angeles library system. They have 3D printers and laser cutters in some libraries. You've always wanted to mess around with one, right? You should definitely try it out in person before you like invest in it, right? That just makes sense. And there are the story times. If you're actually a parent and you need something to do with your kids, or if you're not and you just like listening to stories, but don't do it if you're creepy. You get it. I'm gonna blow my nose now. I turned down the volume to blow my nose, and then I didn't turn it back up. It's fine, I wasn't saying anything important. Spoiler alert, if you ever can't hear what I'm saying something very inane and like missable. You're not missing out on anything. Sorry about that, so loud. Anyway, I'm like, why is chat moving so fast? Oh, it's because everyone's saying no mic. Well, I was reading Bunnyco's message. So you have a filament printer, and it is now kind of working to print a can crusher file. I'm so fascinated. You'll have to share that with us once it's done, Bunnyco. Oh, media. I got you, Yedit. I got you. A take a plant, leave a plant table? Happy nightmares. I love that. What kind of plants are people leaving? Like, are they like little propagated seedlings? Or are they just like house plants? Or is it just like whatever, friend, whatever? We got it. I love that. Ooh, they're going to open the library. Part of the library in late 2026, full opening mid-27. That's a long time to go without your public library, RC. I'm sorry about that. You don't even have a closer one, huh? Bummer. Bummer. A big dumpster outside the library. What are they going to dump in there? Hopefully not books. If it's old panels of drywall, I'll allow it. UK has a lot of seed libraries. Seed libraries are going to be important, friends. Important. I just borrowed, my mother-in-law has like a little box of, it's not like a huge library, but a box of all the seeds that she's used. I need to go through those. We would like to plant some vegetables in the Sharp backyard this year to get started on it because, you know, because it's just going to be smart to have some kind of homegrown food source. I think I'm bracing for it. So you want to... I get you, Bunnyco. You're like, I'm making a lot more aluminum waste. But if I crush it, then I can take a bag that's full of far more. I remember as a kid, we used to crush the cans. That was like one of the chores that I did at home. So we put the can on the ground sideways, step in the middle, and then the ends would like go up, and then we'd step on that side and then step on that side. So it would be flat, but not like smooshed flat, but like the whole like stepped in the middle and then the sides folded in flat. Do you remember doing that? I used to do that as a kid. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. I can still like smell the smell of like hot old like soda, like Diet Coke and beer, like as you're stomping on the cans outside in the sun. Oh, memories. Also, it's probably better to just 3D print one that does it nice and efficiently. A hydrate? You got it, K-pop. Clearly, I need one. You all hydrate too. Don't look at me like that. Don't be like, but Shayna, I just took a drink. Don't even. You know, in all that time, you could have just taken a drink, and we would be better off. Let's take a drink. Whew. I'm sorry, RC. That's a long time to go without your library, for sure. An escape room for Halloween at the library you used to work at? I love that. I love that so much. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Resin printer is too small to print the can crusher on it. So you decided the filament printer again. Nice. So you can, like, you step on it and then it crushes it? Or is your version different, Bunnyco? I'd be curious. To pick up stale beer cans after sporting events when you were a kid and you still can't handle the smell of beer. You're welcome, says the person who had you do that. I also have never really had a taste for alcohol, and I'm not going to say stepping on those cans in the sun wasn't part of the reason. But you're printing one that you can step on, but the holes are too small, and you have to like somehow glue the parts together. So you're printing a second one that is a hand one. I gotcha. We had wonderful Halloween stuff. Kids came from all over town to go to your haunted house type thingy. Libraries are the best. They, like, represent the best of humanity, you know? Like, the idea that we can benefit people who aren't directly related to us but are in our community, and, like, that can make us better as a society. That would be a good thing to do. And guess what? It has proven to be a good thing to do. That's fantastic, Dewey. I love that. Oh, dang! Your library closed! What? Renovating through 2026? Where do you live in RC's neighborhood? No, it's a much shorter renovation than RC's was. Hi, Silent. Big hugs. Was watching Inside Out and couldn't watch Joy without thinking of me. Yes. I saw Amy Poehler. I haven't seen the episode yet, but she hosted Saturday Night Live recently. I'm excited. I do love Amy Poehler. Here's the thing, though. You know me. You know how much I love talking about controversial issues. I follow Good Hang with Amy, which is her podcast. And I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the clips that I haven't ever like listened to a full episode. I mostly just watch the clips that she posts on Instagram. And I saw this morning she posted a clip of her interviewing Aziz Ansari. And I was like, 'Cause, like, he took Mohammed bin Salman money to perform at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. And if you're Amy Poehler, you can talk to any number of bright stars in entertainment and comedy, and you're gonna platform Aziz. Like, I didn't listen to the episode. Maybe they talk about it, but, like, it just felt gross to me. I don't know. What do you think about that? What did people think or hear about the Riyadh Comedy Festival in the non-comedy world? Mr. Sharp and I got a bunch of news about it, of course, but the algorithm knows we like and care about comedy. And I'm curious if that was, you know, a thing that you all got to see. It is raining here, Digital, which is why Mr. Sharp is not here yet. He's driving slowly and carefully to get back home safely. I sure hope. The cold open is very funny. I did see the cold open with Amy as well. We don't need to name the horrible people, but Amy and Tina, we love them. We love them both. Good for Mr. Sharp. Indeed. I mean, I feel a little bad that I had him run an errand for me. Because I was like, it's raining right now, but it looks like it's clearing up. And they said it was only going to be an inch. It was actually pretty bad. What can you do? Yes. Probably gonna make a bunch of flower bracelets for TwitchCon. Tina looked like Alyssa Edwards in that cold open. Indeed. Could have literally been twins. Better than being twins with the person she was trying to be, I suppose. You can see Amy interviewing Aziz with their Parks and Recreation background, of course. But hopefully she did ask him about it. Also, apparently he directed and stars in his new movie Good Fortune, so he's definitely looking for the press. Yeah, like, I'm not saying he's not looking for the press. He could probably use a little bit of, like, good press right now. But I don't know. But also, I feel like, now, you know, just looking at this, it doesn't feel like people heard much about the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I don't know. Maybe it's not as big of an issue, which is sad, but also, like, the world is full of huge issues right now, and so it's one of those, like, I don't know, we got to pick and choose what we're going to be angry about, because it's hard to be angry all the time. I don't know. I'll probably just have to give that, I don't know. Part of me is like, do I give the episode of the podcast a listen to see if it was addressed and to see if there is any kind of, like, whole, you know? I don't mean you gotta, like, gotcha your look, I'm sure they're friends. They've personally worked on Parks and Rec, and so it's like, okay, I'm sure they are personal friends, but if a personal friend of mine makes a bad decision, I don't know. The world feels so surreal and so very, like, good versus evil right now. It feels weird to, like, feels out of touch to be like we just don't want to let politics get into it too much. It's like, I don't know, friends. I feel like maybe now is the time to, like, if we have to make decisions on who our guests will be, then perhaps this is something we should take into consideration when making that decision. Again, if it were like someone who knows Aziz personally but doesn't know anyone else in the entertainment industry, I'd be like, I get they're a bigger name, you want to get... But this is Amy Poehler. She can get anyone she wants. People are very upset about Bill Burr doing it. Yeah, see, Bill Burr was on Conan's podcast, and Conan didn't press him about the comedy festival either. We're letting people get away with thoughtless decisions because we think it's uncomfortable and maybe like gauche to bring up a controversy. And like someone like Conan makes a really... Conan O'Brien seems to like really make the point to try and not be political. Like he is a very smart man, but he is, he's never really made a big stance on things like that. And I don't know. It makes me, I don't know. Makes me make this face. It's like these are the people who are like, free speech, free speech. Comedy's all about free speech. And I'm gonna go exercise my free speech in this foreign country. And it's like, okay. But what if you're a citizen of that country? Can you exercise free speech? Oh, no? You can be literally kidnapped in the middle of the night and killed by secret police for saying something negative about the regime. So it's not that they're like, oh, whatever. So I didn't say any jokes about the royal family or religion. Big deal. I don't go into your place and insult you on purpose. Fair. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that the choosing the material for the audience is a bad thing. The self-censorship where you're like, okay, I'm choosing. I don't have a lot of material that's like anti-Mohammed bin Salman or anti-Muslim, God forbid, or whatever. I don't have a lot of that material, so it's not that hard for me to not have it in there. But what you're doing is you're whitewashing that regime for everyone else. You're being like, and I give them the stamp of approval. Bill Burr and Aziz Ansari and I don't know, a bunch of other people who I don't remember because I don't. Dave Chappelle, ugh. People who used to be like the most cutting edge, like call the truth and what it is because it is. And then they're like, oh, but they did give me like hundreds of thousands of dollars, so it's actually really exciting to be there at the beginning of a comedy scene. Gross. Yay! Mr. Sharp has returned with my bag of balloons.
Oh, hey, Neptunius. How you doing? Neptuni Rooney? Yeah, very cute.
Hi, Mr. Sharp. Oh, I got turned. I'm sorry, I didn't have your microphone up. How you doing, babe?
Oh, baby.
It's raining out there.
It is wet in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
It is dry in Riyadh.
Mm-hmm.
A who's who of people you had respect for and lost it, or people you never had respect for in the first place. And then also Bill Burr, and then it's like, dang, man. That was a bummer.
That was a bummer.
I didn't
Look, Dave Chappelle had bummed us out long ago.
I didn't cross that many people off my list. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like, oh, shoot, we lost Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
No, like most of them were already people that were not my speed. And it's like, well, yeah, this all checks out. Oh, man, Louis C.K. Did you know that guy was of low moral character?
What?
Shoot, heck, dang.
My
You could have seen it.
Oh my goodness.
I saw like a satire poster of that, of like who was there, but they only replaced some of the people, and that messed with me because then I was like, I don't know who's there. Like they put Bill Cosby on there, you know, and it's like, I don't know, maybe.
Something says no, but
Well, you know.
but look, he's definitely in the. Oh my gosh.
Exactly, and
All of
he wasn't, but
wasn't.
it was that mixture of like real and, not real.
Oh boy. The kitties are having a who can jump the highest on the curtain and cling on with their little claws contest.
Yeah, we're just gonna let these curtains ride for the next 2-3 years until this phase is done before we invest in new curtains, because that would be investing in shredded linen.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So I'm driving down the 5.
So you're driving down the
south.
5. Set the story for it. Set the scene.
5 south. It's raining.
It's raining.
No problem.
No problem.
I've driven in
driven
far,
in
far
rain.
worse weathers.
Sure.
You always got to be careful driving in any weather. You got to be careful in
Sure.
Los Angeles when it rains because the roads can get a little slick.
Yeah. We're not
But,
used to it over here.
I see first that there is no traffic on the 5 north coming the other direction. Like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's not always a good sign.
And then I see a bunch of lights and things like that up there. And I'm like, yeah. That's, if you see no traffic, that's usually the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was waiting for to see a car accident, to see
Right.
what an object. And instead, I don't see anything. I see the top half of a man. And I realized, oh, he is in 3-foot deep water. It's like a LA Public Works guy in one of the shiny vests and everything, hard hat, whatever.
Yeah.
But he is up to his shall we say the crease, the man crease.
You could just say his waist.
No, above that, right the
To above the tummy.
his bikini line. The bikini top
That's
line.
not-
I know
that's- nobody
exactly. As soon
uses-
as I said it, I'm like, there's a different phrase. the
Yeah,
top, his sports bra.
Right up to the man's sports bra
The
line.
men's sports bra line.
Sports bra line.
The man's sports bra line.
That's
He's just in the middle of the 5, and I don't know what he was doing. He's looking for the drain,
Probably,
to pull
yeah.
that stuff out of the drain or something maybe. But then after that, of course, there's just cars just backed up. There are people who I guarantee you have turned off the engine, taken off the seatbelt, feet on the opposite seat, 15 minutes deep into a crossword puzzle,
So what did you do?
Oh no, I was going
The other direction.
I was going the other direction. It's fine. It's fine.
But then you had to come north to get back home.
Oh, to come back home. Well, the reason it kind of took me so long is I had a bit of a discrepancy with the Google Maps.
Ah.
They really wanted me to get back on the 5.
Uh-huh.
And from
And you
where
were
I
like,
could
but
see,
it looks like a terrible idea.
from where I could see, I'm like, okay, it's moving fine here. And I don't know if it wanted to take me off of it later or if it hadn't caught up to the
slowing or
down.
the shutdown.
But man, it just really did not want. Even when I switched on, I eventually switched on
Avoid highways.
avoid highways. But then at a certain point, I'm like, well, do I have to do this the entire way? Can I switch highways back on? And one time I tried to turn it back on. It tried to bring me to the 5, and I was like, it's fine. I'm just gonna do service streets, so I get a lovely view of parts of Los Angeles that I do not always traverse. So
Well, that's nice.
that's nice.
You got a little
I don't mind
tourist.
driving in the rain. I don't
little
mind
tourist experience.
I don't mind a cloudy day. I don't mind listening to podcasts. I
You
don't
didn't
mind all
you didn't
that
crash
business.
the car or anything. You're not dented, right?
I did crash the car a couple times.
Shoot! Stewie, I'm sorry.
Look, we are going to hear sirens any second.
Oh, no.
I just wanted to come on and
He was
say,
here the whole
hi, everybody.
time.
I love you all. I'm probably not going to be here for the next, let's say, 5 to 25 years.
No!
Depends on what I get charged with. We'll see.
Babe. Not a
No,
good
it's all
sign.
good. It was just more laborious than it
Yeah,
needed to be.
Dewey, this is absolutely right. Dewey's memory of Los Angeles in the rain is that he could not see the lines dividing the lanes.
Oh, man.
That is one of the worst things about driving in the rain in LA. I don't know why.
It's mostly fine until you hit the points where... So there are like seams in the road from when one road existed,
Yeah.
but then they added more road at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
But the seams don't always line up with the painted lines.
Yeah.
And also sometimes there used to be painted lines for the first road orientation, and they're not there anymore, but like the palimpsest.
Yeah, there's like a little remainder of
Like,
where the
sometimes,
old
especially if
lane
it's
used to
rainy.
go, and so like the rain makes it shine just as much as the shininess of the actual
It's like
line.
all you can see is like the textures are different, and so there's just like a bunch of lines. Existing lines, seams, old lines, and just like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, there definitely
whoa.
is like a follow the person in front of you kind of
And then sometimes you're following the person in front of you into the river.
yeah.
Oregon Trail. You have chosen to ford the river.
No.
Well, like, it's mostly fine. Again, you got to watch the person in front of you. And it's like, well, the Prius in front of me was fine getting through it, so I should be okay.
Right? You're like, well, the Subaru's probably better than the Prius, right?
But because again, LA is not suited for the rain
No.
for a few different reasons, but one of them is that we get so little of it. The roads and the drainage systems are not built to accommodate lots of drainage.
Yeah.
If you live in a place where you get tons of rain all year throughout the year, your drainage systems are robust,
Regularly cleaned
well
by
maintained.
rain. Yeah.
Exactly. And here, especially the first couple times, I'm assuming that that's exactly what happened with the 5, where just like stuff
Yeah.
gets clogged, and then you get these huge backups, and then there are times where you're like, well, Google has brought me to this intersection. Other cars are going through. I presume if I continue to go through, bless you, my love.
I keep sneezing.
I presume if I continue to go through, I shall not wash away, as they have not washed away. But
I sure hope.
let's just say the undercarriage of the Subaru is well rinsed. I mean, the whole way around has been well dampened, splashed.
With very dirty water, but with water nonetheless.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Taking the scenic route in LA during the rain, what could possibly go wrong? Well, you gotta have yourself a Judgment Night situation. Emilio Estevez, Dennis Leary, a soundtrack that mixes hip hop and heavy metal, along with like casual racist stereotypes about the city. Judgment
Yet
Night.
it is saying that's how it is in the snow too. The lines are all covered, so good luck trying to figure out which side you're on. Yeah, it's like following the wheel patterns for like the car that went before you. I remember trying to drive when I lived in the snow for a hot minute. I guess it wasn't that hot. Trying to drive in the tire tracks of the car that went before you.
Oh god,
So hard.
as much as I am complaining about this drive I just took, one of the reasons I now live in California is because I did not want to live in places that had snow anymore. One
It's
of the
just
factors
weird.
When I could have chosen Chicago and I could have chosen California, and I said, I think California I would rather just be in, and I had more family here and I had more friends in Chicago, and I said, I'll take family and not driving in the snow.
You have chosen to take the Northern Pass. Hereafter, that pass will be called Donner Pass.
Yes, because we're the ones that explored it, and everyone will be grateful
That's right.
for us being the first ones to go through. Is that why?
That's exactly right.
Great.
But I was just talking about,
Making history. Isn't it fun?
before you came in, the reason I was talking about Riyadh
Yes.
was Amy Poehler, who I love, and has the good chat with Amy.
Mm-hmm.
And I follow that. And like her most recent video today is her talking with Aziz Ansari. And I'm like, what? Why? Why we gotta do this?
You know, I think a little bit is more
I think
complicated.
And I also think, like, again, I think comedy people heard more about that discussion than, like,
the world at
normal
large.
people. And,
Also-
that, you know,
Also, I don't know when all those are recorded
yeah.
and when they're released, because a lot of those super big
I feel like you could
podcast
say,
folks-
we're not going to run this one.
Fair enough.
I feel like if you're Amy Poehler, you can be like, let's just say no.
Conan had Bill Burr on.
That is all someone said.
A live episode a couple days after he got back.
And he didn't bring it up at all?
I think I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I did not like listening to Bill Burr and Conan beforehand anyway, because I'm not a huge Bill Burr fan, and he brings out kind of the worst in Conan O'Brien in a lot of senses. He brings out the more like vicious masculine side of Conan, which like is not the side that is what I'm as into, you know. Which it's like watching. You ever do that? Like you have a friend and then like you see him with a different friend group and they start acting tough and you're like, oh, come on, man, you're not that guy, are you? You're like one of us cool, sensitive weirdo guys, right?
You know?
And it's one of those like, who do you lose respect for? How much respect do you lose? What do you what punishment do you give them in your mind or what have you? And Bill Burr, he was on the fence for me anyway. He's always. There are times where I've found him very funny. There are times where I've found him very skillful. There are times where I found him just willfully idiotic in a way that is infuriating to me. You know? Being a
McDougal
fake
says,
tough guy.
been looking through the comments on the Amy Aziz trying to find out if anyone mentions her asking him about Riyadh.
Right.
Can't find anything besides overwhelmingly negative comments about Amy having Aziz as a guest.
Go figure.
I mean, I wrote a comment that was like, I don't like this, and then someone was like, your tax dollars fund these genocides. You talk. I'm like, what?
What?
Who are you? Who are
Also,
you? First of all,
if we had a choice of where our
perhaps, and
tax
that
dollars went, I gotta
sucks.
tell you, that's not where mine would be headed.
Yeah, but people are like, how was Saudi Arabia?
Public schools and roads. That's where I'm putting my money. Dang it.
Gonna listen twice because of all the haters on here. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing is like I want to listen to it to see if she does talk to him, but I don't want to I don't want that to be her most listened to episode.
There's probably transcripts or a lot of the time I read an article about something like that.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
like,
just
I don't know,
disappointing
an
because
hour
she's
of
been
my
like
time, I'll give you 5 minutes.
she's kind of gotten this like activist vibe,
Good
even
guy,
if she
yeah.
maybe isn't. I don't know. Maybe I sign that to her out of hope.
I
and
wonder.
It's my bad.
I wonder if
Perhaps.
there's something to the degenerative power of podcasts in the way that, like, we've kind of talked about this with all the right-wing bros, where somebody puts out an idea that you don't necessarily agree with, but you don't choose to push back to be amiable.
I get that.
I get that. That's from a Mark Maron bit. We don't have to get into the rest of it, but Mark Maron, Theo Vaughn, if you're interested. And it's like these right-wing guys who probably don't agree with the more extreme people that they have on, but they also don't want to push back against a person who they view as a guest, who they'll probably have on because they know that person has a large following and they want to have that person's following. And if
Right.
you bring that person on and you tell them they suck and their ideas are bad and that you're going to make people unhealthy or you're going to make people vote for a dictator or whatever, then chances are that person is not going to help you with their audience. They're not going to... The reason you're having them on will not be beneficial for you. And so I think people just... It's like a soft capitulation. They just let stuff slide.
It's a whitewashing, and it's
And they're like, well, I didn't challenge it, but I also didn't support it. We just talked about
Yeah,
comedy and the business.
exactly. But it's like we also didn't talk about human rights at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I wasn't gonna make jokes about the king, so it wasn't that censored. It's like it's not about that. It's about you whitewashing Saudi Arabia, and then it's about Amy Poehler and Conan O'Brien whitewashing you.
Exactly.
That's the secondary whitewashing.
And what you're paying.
And it's like, no, but I'm just not. We're just not getting that political. It's like, it's too. Did you realize what version of the simulation we're in right now?
Right. There's no such thing as a version that's not political. There's just you choosing not to think about it.
Yeah, and there's you having the privilege to not have to think about it.
And then the worst is what they really paid for is they paid for Bill Burr to come back and say, man, they're just like us.
They're just like us. It's
man,
great.
they deserve comedy. Their people deserve comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
they're not paying for
great.
the performance. They're paying for all of the interviews that.
And they're like, the Royals, they loved us. They love seeing American comedy. It's like, yeah, of course they do. And also, all the people that saw it were the Royals. And like the super elite.
The wealthiest.
You don't think that, the impoverished poor of the country are getting tickets to go see Bill Burr at the Riyadh Comedy Festival, He is performing for elites and then coming back and telling everybody how great they all are. And that's, heck yeah, that's a great ticket to
It's great
pay
if you're
for
an
if
elite.
you can. Here's what I want to do. I want somebody who's at the top of their profession to come give me a private comedy show and then go back and tell everyone how fantastic I am.
What a good host I was.
Oh, yeah, I was such a great host. And did you know our country's actually modern? Wow. Anyhow, I've been accused of being ostensibly a comedian who is not fun at all.
What? Not you, babe.
If you're such a comedian.
I've been
why
accused
are
of
you
being
so
ostensibly a
unfun?
comedian.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
How dare you? I'm not funny that much. I didn't mean to actually come in and like.
No.
start talking.
It was
wanted to
we
come
were talking
in
about it
when I
before
got
you
here
came in.
because it's got a long time and I had stuff for you. I'm gonna go do a couple things here.
Okay.
I'll bring into you
Ooh.
maybe a cup of hot cocoa.
I love it. Hey, Ed Brightlight, how you doing?
Hey, Ed. Sorry for ranting too much about.
No, I asked you. I
Comedy, morals.
prompted it. Because we talk about it a lot.
Comedy and morals?
We talk about that stuff a lot, Mr. Sharp.
Well, I will talk comedy moralistically.
Won't be funny.
You know what's better? Talking morals comedically. That would be great.
That would be good.
But instead, I have to talk comedy moralistically.
Boo! Everybody loves that.
Both preachy and no jokes.
Yeah.
Great. All right, I'll make you some hot cocoa.
I love you, babe. Thank you. I'm making some silver and purple chrome balloons for distribution at TwitchCon. Hey, a super CHP hydrate? You got it, super. Tuesday afternoon, indeed. John Cena was pushed out of the WWE. He didn't want to do pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia for political reasons, and he basically had no matches until very recently, right before his retirement. And who's winning that that interaction, do you think? I think John Cena is. Hey, thank you, Dewey, for the 100 bits. Appreciated. We'll go on all the podcasts and tell everyone what a great dictator you are. The nicest. Okay, that was good. I needed that water. Let's see. I'm doing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do 10 of these. Then I'll throw them in a bag and throw them in the freezer so they'll be ready to go for the actual day. I'm not going to make too many of them in advance because some of them end up not lasting. But a good amount of them will, so I'm just going to make sure I have enough time on the day of at the convention center to make replacements if needed. But I don't want to spend my whole time in San Diego just making balloons. I want to see a few things. So I would like to not have to, you know, leave the house at 6:30 in the morning to make it down all the way to TwitchCon, only to have to sit for another 5 hours in a room and make balloons. Doesn't sound like as much fun. I like balloons, but I don't like making balloons for nobody. Saudi Arabia always takes things seriously because of their 2030 vision to be achieves as it is. I don't think I understand your message, Stormy. Ah, super! I'm so excited too. What you have to do we have a direct message on Discord? I think we do. Message me through Discord around if you like can't find me, or if you're, you know, looking for me or whatever on Saturday Super Chip, or if something comes up Saturday afternoon, send me a message through Discord and I will make sure I find you. Puzzles is gonna be there. I'm excited. I got to message Puzzles also. You've got a good group of folks. Let's see. I can't believe it's already this Saturday. It snuck up on me so fast. I know every year it does, but man, you know, you're like October 18th. That's forever away. Time just keeps moving. It's so annoying. Yeah. Okay. Trim this up. Perfect. Go. Do another dark one with a. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this color. This is like a, it's like a gunmetal, like a dark silver, pewter almost. It's a nice shade. I should probably have a thing here that's like, are you going to TwitchCon? Tell me you are. So I don't know how many of our regulars are going to TwitchCon. Some amount, I imagine. Some amount of people. It's also like a lot if you're not already in the San Diego or at least California area. It's a bit of travel. Honestly, the most expensive part about any convention is always the hotel. You know, like attending the convention itself. You know, I don't know exactly off the top of my head how much it is. Maybe in like the $300 range. That's like a reasonable splurge for something fun that's just for you. But then when you're like, oh, and also 4 or 5 nights at a hotel, that's like, you know, in downtown San Diego, like $300 a night or something. It gets pricey. That's what I'm saying. Ah, yes, super. I saw that. And I took it, and then I forgot to cancel it before, because that is just the way. I think that's why Nitro does, or Discord does that. They're like, hey, take a free month of Nitro. Go on, sign up for it. And then don't remember to de-sign up for it. So now I have a whole year of Nitro. And an alert in my phone to remind me to don't sign up for it next year. But for now, animated emotes as much as I want. Oh, Discord. ADHD is... I feel like companies love customers with ADHD. The customers who always forget to cancel trial subscriptions or, you know, sign up for a membership for something, never use it, still pay for it. But I am a great designer. Ah? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Apparently not, though. Just I'm not good at designing on time. Designer, look at you all. Great design. Not great time management. I am just... Time blindness is such a curse. Don't need that part. They did officially announce that I am an instructor at Twist and Shout this year in San Diego. It's going to be at the end of February. So I've got a busy few months coming up. We'll be doing Capital Kidvention in Virginia at the end of January, and then Twist and Shout at the end of February. I'm gonna make these a little bit larger just in case. I don't want them to be so tight on someone's wrist that they're uncomfortable, but probably make a few different sizes as well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. 11 is good. Let's see. We'll do some balloon dogs. I haven't been as good about tying my balloon for this. I should be better about that. Because then I leave them to sit there for a few days in the freezer, and then they leak. Can you believe the balloons leak? How dare they? Dewey has a notebook of all subscriptions that need canceling and when. And eventually you're going to add it to the computer. That's a great idea, or the calendar. I love that. I wish I was better about that. That's the problem is, like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm going to write this list. And then I write a list, but then it's like, where did I write that list? Because I have a lot of, you know, just various random notebooks and whatnot laying around, and sometimes you don't remember. Ugh, it's the worst. A big notebook in a prominent place, that's very helpful. Is it a notebook? Is it like super organized, or are you just like, look, it's not super organized, but everything goes in there so I know where it is? It's a good way to do it. Beautiful. Give people dogs. Not organized, but it is big and in a prominent place. Look, that is, the other day, I think I updated OBS or something where it was like, we need you to sign in with your Twitch password again. And I was like, what? Like, my Twitch password, It's one of those like randomly generated by a computer, like string of letters and numbers and capitals and lowercases, and I'm like, oh no, I don't still have that. But I did remember I wrote it in like the back page of a notebook, and I could even remember the color of the notebook. I sent Mr. Sharp to find it, and he found it. So that was one instance where it did work out okay, but man, it's tricky. The calendar part will be getting it organized. Perfect. Flava cancels subscriptions immediately after getting them so they don't auto-renew. But a lot of them will be like, if you cancel, you're going to cancel your trial or whatever. I don't know. Some things are different. But yes, I definitely should. A subscription to drop out. And they usually give you notice before your subscription needed to be renewed, which is nice. It is nice. I think that's the more like ethical way to do it, is remind people when the last day to renew or not renew is coming. Let's see here. Here we go. I think I probably could have found my Twitch password elsewhere. Like maybe I could have logged in and like found, I don't know though. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm just always logged in on my computer and on my phone, so I don't like know it. But it's not one of those like easily memorizable things. Gotcha. Not talking about trials. Trials will cancel immediately, but they are 9 out of 10 only offer trials to new signer-uppers. I got you. Well past being a new signer-upper at this point in life.
Oh, Flavor, she's been around the block.
Oh, yeah, Year of Peacock for $20, etc. They're very unethical about not reminding you. Yeah, that should be... I feel like that should be... Like, we keep... Here's the other thing. Even if they are reminding you, don't worry, it'll just blend in with the 18 other emails they sent you the last 2 months, you know? Or sometimes they'll be like, hey, all these new things are coming out. Check out these new features. Also, be aware that in the coming month, we're going to be doing this. Also, it's time to renew your... Anyway, hey, check out this other thing we've got going on, you know? And as we all know, my email inbox is difficult to navigate. I'm wading through like knee-high piles of emails. I'm like, oh, jeez. It's the worst. Stars for 6 months for like a 1 month when canceling. Nice. Yeah, there's always that like, I don't want it anymore. Well, I'm authorized to offer you a one-time only deal. Sure. A big old-fashioned. I know, I have mostly a bunch of, you know, like moleskin and knockoffs. The nice thing about the color is sometimes I can be like, I know it was in a blue one. I think it was in a yellow one, you know? But, well, Mr. Sharp brought me a cat and a cocoa. I'll take the cocoa. It is a bit warm. I'll put that here.
Oh, I just want to. Hi, Oliver. You're such a sweet. You're such a little velvet boy.
Oh, he's such a beautiful cat. He is a little camera shy, so I don't feel like Chad has had as much the opportunity to appreciate the beauty of Oliver, but Oliver is a gorgeous cat. So, hold! What did you... Balloons on Sharp? Hang on! Wait a second! You mean I'm 5 years into this thing and I'm just now figuring this out? 'Twas a cat indeed. Neptune's around here somewhere as well. Yeah, it was hard to see because in the back, back here there's not as much light. And so they both just look like little shadow kittens. But Oliver is solid gray, or looks solid gray. He's actually tabby, but it's like gray stripes on a gray background. So it's Here, I'll hide the chat so we can see him a little better. There we go. Look at that. Look at this goat. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look at his moves. Look at his moves. He definitely, again, maybe it's the bright lights. I wonder if, like, he just feels like there's something going on here with the lights. But your mind is blown. Exactly. That was my AI husband. We manifested him a physical body. K-pop. You shutting down for the day? Oh, waiting for the plumber to visit, figuring out how the tiny frog came in through the overflow. Maybe the frog is coming from inside the house. We love you, K-pop. Thank you for the hydrations. Thank you for the ghost hype train yesterday. Mwah, we love you. And we'll see you tomorrow if you're at the YouTube stream. But if you're not, then we'll see you on Thursday night. Okay? Bye. We love you. K-pop hug! And I hope that the plumber arrives in some kind of, like, acceptable amount of time. Oh, so good. Hot cocoa. I don't get a lot of winter in my life, you know? This house that we live in has 2 fireplaces. Never once used a single fireplace here. There's just not a lot of call for, like, building a fire inside that house. And, oh, she's hugging everyone. Everyone get your hug.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's just not. Why would I want a fire inside of the house? It sounds like a terrible idea. There's enough fire outside of the house in Southern California on any given day. Has anyone who's watching right now and listening, I should say listening right now, anyone who's listening right now not yet put in a request in the Discord? Look, it's not your job. You're allowed to not do it, but it just makes our stream and our show and our everything, like, so much better when you make requests. Flava just put in a request today for Power Wash Simulator character. Great. We've got the Summerween Trickster from Gravity Falls. Yikes. That's from Yet It Is, and I was telling them, I thank you for reminding me of one of the creepiest Gravity Falls episodes ever. Yeah, Narcy, if you're still listening, the requests don't really reset until we hit, like, a good pattern of, like, always getting enough balloons for the wheel. I'm not gonna be like, well, we cut off the week, so we only have 5 requests on the wheel. Like, I could do that, but
also, if you didn't get yours made, we can mostly presume that you'll want the same thing.
Yeah, that's mostly what I do until people give me another request, and then I'll put it on there for them. But mostly, I'm just kind of feeling it out, you know. Subscriber Gratitude Day. We've got a few in there. I like this. McDougal's asked for one of the McDougal specials. The costume that is my head in a box being held by some creepy monster. You know what I mean? In the box. You get it. Buried in these balloons. Oh, okay. That too. Happy Harry, the mascot for the Luton Town Football Club. Luton.
Coming in at number 576,000.
But then, right above it...
All-time countdown.
Exactly. Is the Raccoon Quinceañera. Well, we already made that. So we had 124.6, Nothing More Variant, and K-Pop all requested a Raccoon Quinceañera, but now that's been done. So all 3 of them. Now, again... subscriber gratitude, that's usually the end of the month, so we still have a little more time. But hey, Thursday's coming up, so make your requests, please, dear subscribers, in the balloon request channel. I do love good hot cocoa. I will say I love bad hot cocoa too. This is just like powder in a paper envelope kind of hot cocoa. It's not like we didn't, hand melt the chocolate over an open fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Annie, the Harley Quinn and Missile and the Bombshells outfit, that's on the wheel. That's on the wheel. Unless you'd like to replace it. McDougal, should you put requests in there too? Yeah, why not?
Do it.
The one thing I'd say is for the Thursday nights, we tend to do 10-minute or 20-minute balloon requests. So that would be a little challenging. But you know what it would be? It would just be a less detailed version of that. Like, I probably wouldn't make the head of the monster all super scary. But I think I could do something in 20 minutes.
Should we let people with kids... Should we let people with kids put requests in for the Wednesday show?
Actually, funny you should mention that.
Oh, man. Good. She didn't like that.
No, I didn't. You jerk. Ryoki put in a request for Godzilla solving a Rubik's Cube. But then she said, please put this request in as being from Small Sparkles. He's the son of a friend of mine. So I think that one we can put in the kids wheel tomorrow. So if you know any kids, and it doesn't matter if they're not going to watch the show, you're like, I don't really want them to, I don't know, whatever it is. If they're not going to watch the live stream on YouTube, it's the wrong time for them because they're not in California, whatever. Their requests might still be cool.
And here's the thing. You can't request something on behalf of a child. We will not accept that. You can't be like, oh, their favorite thing is blank, so I'm requesting it on their behalf. No.
They have to tell you what they want.
These have to be real children, and the request has to come from them.
Yeah, Bunnyco. Actually, we've already done that. But, yeah, if you know a kid in real life, a real-life kid, and you find yourself talking to them, you can always say, hey, if you could get a balloon sculpture of anything in the world, what would make you the happiest? And then just tell me what they say. And tell me what name I should greet them as when we do the stream.
Don't try to game the system.
Yeah.
It would be impure.
That would send you straight
to balloon heck.
To balloon heck.
Oh, you know where Balloonia? You heard about Balloonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the upstairs.
Is that? Oh no! Oh no! Balloonferno is downstairs.
Exactly.
Hey, Annie made it resubbed with her prime. Let's go, 8 months. Thank you for your prime sub, Annie. We so appreciate it. And look at you now. You can go into those channels in the Discord, make your requests. And I'm glad that we reminded, there are two channels. One where you can submit a photo, that's for subscriber gratitude stream. And then one where you just submit the idea in text only. That's for the Thursday night stream where we do 2 20-minute sculptures. The reason I have it just be text only is because I want to make it clear that this is artist's interpretation more for the 20-minute balloons as opposed to the subgrat, which I am trying to hit that specific request. You get it. You get it. I also reserve the right to swap requests from one wheel onto another or to fill out spaces that I feel would be appropriate on both wheels because that's...
To change the rules of this game whenever we...
Exactly. Look,
feel.
I don't make the rules. I just make the balloons, and also I make the rules.
I don't make the rules. I just enforce the rules that I made up.
Oh, weird, Annie. They wouldn't let you resub on mobile. There is something different. Like, when it's mobile, you have to pay more to resub because you have to Apple gets some percentage of every transaction you do, even if it this counts as a transaction. So it's probably best to do it on the laptop anyway. Green Bam!
I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm a fan of subverting rules in general.
This we know. Green Bam Green Bam, I would like to personally take this time to thank you for being a source of joy in my life this week. There's been like some cool stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can find the
Rules are
what you
fluid,
shared.
like the wet lines on a Los Angeles road.
It's true. It's true. Let's see, where am I going? Art, probably. There it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Okay, it's
good
going
category.
to a YouTube video.
Art, probably.
Art, probably.
Art or
What
something
category do
like
you
it.
stream? Art, probably. Probably. Okay, let's see here. This is going to be... Yeah, okay, cool. Friends, this is... I don't know if you've been waiting for this, but I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting.
Why this isn't... Why it doesn't want to... Oh, okay, it does. Weird. Okay, I'm not signed into YouTube, so this is just the part that it'll show you. But let me turn down the music. All right, friends. This is the project that Green Bam has been working on that we have been so excited to be hearing about. There is a bust of Homer, the blind poet, atop the Pez dispenser. Here we go. Look at this. It says books, B-U-K-Z. Ah, I love it. With the umlaut. Books. Books. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love this so much. Ah, the umlaut still makes it funny. Yes.
Walden. So Hamlet was the second one.
It's so good. It's so good. I love how like handmade it is. What's the destination for this? Where will this live, Green Bam? Will this, because as a little free library, it would need to be restocked.
Is it? Are you going to do
Somewhat
an
often.
official little free library thing, or are you just going to?
We're just gonna be like at events, like if you bring it to an event, like a book event or something. I'm just so curious. It's so much fun. I love that we like.
Has no destination.
It is art for art's sake,
I
and
just bring it to an event now
love
and then.
that.
Oh man!
It's so cool.
Until some chump is foolish enough to offer you a price you can't say no to.
Exactly.
12 books.
All right, it's yours.
I'm gonna need not a lot more books than that, or a lot less books than that, depending on the type of books you're offering.
Depending, yeah, exactly. What if they're first editions, babe?
Then I mean, 12 of them would be great, but
I'm gonna see if I can find. Then there was another
make an Instagram thing for it or something.
little free library. Wait, what's your name again? Free library guy.
Little free library guy, I think. Green Man, I forget. Do you do the official Little Free Library program, or are you a wholly independent library entity?
I'm like not
Little library guy,
Little library guy.
not free.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Ah.
No, this little library guy has a price.
We all have our price.
Little library guy.
Mine is whatever it costs to buy the materials for this, and my time.
Okay, if you haven't followed Green Bam on
Bammer.
on Instagram, you are really missing out because look at all this great stuff. First of all, the Seattle Sidewalk Joy Map is great. Like it's all of the little flags, all these little areas in Seattle, walkable, that you can find, like fun little homemade art pieces.
Of art and fun sites and things that people have done.
I see this picture, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like a cute little free library. Oh wait, it's loading, it's thinking about it.
Green Bam is entirely independent. He serves all libraries, registered or not. Book for you. Book for you.
Look
I
at
take
this.
a book from you.
Look at that! It's the tiniest
Wow. Well,
It's-
friends, my time here is coming to an end.
I know, Mr. Sharp. Mr. Sharp's got to go pick up our son from school. Look how teeny this library is, though. Tweezers to put the books in. Come on. The littlest of libraries. Oh, these tiny books. It makes me so
You know what you
happy.
can put in there?
What?
Julie's little joke book.
Yes, that would
Actually-
probably fit. Here is
That'd be
the-
like an oversized folio.
This is Green Bam's latest innovation in librarification, the extremely little free library, Squirrel Branch. Oh, yeah, you could check out some nuts. How cute is it? Look at it. Little nut. Ah!
Mm-hmm.
He alphabetized the nuts.
Sure. Now, what's
Peanuts
the,
to walnuts. Look at that.
What's the
Cowabunga.
return
Is that a
policy
Billy D.
here?
Williams poster? Squirrels known fans of Billy D. Look at
Good
it.
nuts
Yeah,
about
and then
him.
they've got already.
Read.
Had to pick up a pecan
got
from the
those
Hold's
Reed
desk. He'd
posters.
already reserved it. You know how it is. Oh, it's so much fun. I just love this. This is the kind of stuff that we all need in our lives. So make sure that you're following Green Bam. And again, on Instagram, it's Little Library Guy. Like little guy, like, you know, from the shorts, the animated shorts on Sesame Street. I love that little guy. Well, this is Little Library Guy. And it will bring just as much, if not more, joy. Oh, wait, I wanted to show...
Oh,
We're just gonna
Green
keep
Bam,
showing.
Those Reed posters are just right in the pocket of my
They're
childhood.
so perfect. Look at this. It's a goat. This one's not Green
So many
Bam's. He visited
classrooms.
the Ghost Adoption Library. Please take only this ghost, but it comes with an adoption certificate. And then little photos of all the ghosts that they found homes for.
Cute.
They're all different. Like, if you make some tiny craft, I feel like that's one of the problems with our society. Lay it on us, Shayna. We want to know your thoughts.
The most important problem facing our society. Go on.
Well, I mean, one of the issues is people are like, I know you got to go, babe, so I'm trying not to forget you.
Okay.
But people pick up a hobby or a pastime. They have a creative outlet, and they're like, well, now I got to make a living at this. Now I got to set up a store. Now I've got to start marketing. Now I've got to start. It's like, that's really hard to do and do successfully. And I'm not saying you can't, but it has the potential to drain the joy out of the thing that you love. But if what you're doing is making joy and then giving it to other people, you're spreading that joy without any barrier to entry. And you know you're reaching people, real people. And if it's in your neighborhood, you're reaching local community people and raising everyone's spirits or adopting spirits. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. So if you make art and you're like, now what do I do with it? Maybe you need to open up a little free art gallery. Maybe I don't know. It's just wonderful. And I'm so delighted that we've met Green Bam and that you've, Green Bam, that you've, by following you and your social media, I've been exposed to so many amazing, whimsical, fun things that real people are doing in their real neighborhoods, and it's the best. Thank you for doing that, and we should all everybody should all try and be like Green Bam.
Everybody be like
Everybody,
Green Bam.
be like Green Bam.
1, 2, 3, go.
Well, actually, it's pronounced.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. I didn't have an
All
ending
right,
for it.
I'm gonna go drop off some books in some libraries.
Okay. Are you gonna pick up our?
Bye.
That's Mr. Sharp's catchphrase for leaving, huh? No, don't be like Green Bam. It comes with side effects. Oh no, that's fine. Green Bam thinks it's useful and important to just share stuff. It's quietly one of the things you highlight, though you don't always say it. We heard you loud and clear. Make art to sell, that's great, but also just do stuff to do stuff. Because that is our privilege as human beings. There's a whole collection of little free bakeries here now from the same idea. It's fun to bake. What do I do with 6 dozen cookies? I guess I give them out. I love that. Because, like, there's all kinds of hoops to jump through to be, like, a home kitchen if you want to sell your home goods. And, like, you've got to, like, pass, like, as there should be, right? You don't just want, like, any old people like, I never wash my hands, but I'm going to make something and sell it, you know. But I love that they have little free bakeries. That's such a good idea. Also, I would definitely, if I had a map of those, I just every day do a little cycle. So delicious. Anyway, I was making balloons. These ones are coming out. I like these. These little guys are cutie. Do another one of them. Oh, are there balloons here? Look, if you had my view of this room, you would never forget it. There we go. We got balloons. They don't look very balloony. Chrome never does look particularly balloony. Ooh, I got a hole. It's probably not a good sign for the rest of the sculpture, but we'll see. There we go. Boop-a-doop-boo-boo. Let's see. What's the weather for you where you are now? What's being sculpted? Ah, Green Bam. It's a rainy day. So this weekend, Saturday, the 18th, I'm going to be at TwitchCon in San Diego. And what they've hired me to do is pass out a bunch of balloons. Well, not me. I guess they have folks to pass out the balloons, but I'm making a bunch of very simple balloons in the colors of the convention. So apparently they want this like silver, dark silver, light silver, because it's the 10th anniversary of TwitchCon. And everyone knows 10th anniversary is your pewter and silver, so don't worry about it. So I'm just making a bunch of simple balloon animals in this very simple palette. I think they wanted 300. So a good deal of them I will be making on the day of, when I'll get down to the convention center a bit early. But I just want to have some made in advance so I'm not stressing too much on the day of. But just plain old, simple balloons in Twitch colors. Cloudy weather for you, Annie, my brain. Yes, it is gray here for sure. Honestly, I gotta say, the upcoming week looks really nice as far as the sort of weather we're supposed to expect. In Los Angeles, anyway, I think it's gonna be like 82 and 80 degrees on the weekend, but every other day before that and the weekday after that, it's nice and like 70s. Which is how we like it. Unreasonably cool for Dewey. It's nice. People like cool weather, particularly after unreasonably warm weather. Roll that tail between our legs. There we go. It ripped. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Don't need that. Unseasonably spell checked. Unseasonably cool. I get you. Look, my weather tends to be unreasonable. So I read that word and I'm like, sure. I believe it. Checks out. Unreasonable weather. Stretch. Just had Mr. Sharp pick up for me a bunch of new chrome balloons. So I could do this. Good old chrome. Reasonable but unseasonable, yes. As opposed to, say, Phoenix, where it's always seasonable but unreasonable. Exactly. No reason to that season. Tail through the legs. Whoop-ah. And straighten you out. There you go. So cute. Will I give it a little poof on the tail? Sure, why not? We'll probably lose all of our poodle tails by the time I hand them out, but still pretty darn cute. And that part. And then silver base with the purple one. Your new phone is aggressively spell checking. That is obnoxious. Hey, Tiger Snoopy, is it your birthday today? I would love to make a speed balloon dog for you. What color shall we make it? What is your ideal birthday balloon dog color, my friend? This I will make for you. For you! Pink! You got it. But what shade of pink? Do you want like a super pale pastel pink? Do you want a rosy pink? Do you want like a fuchsia pink? Do you want like a more magenta pink, like a darker pink? Do you want a shiny pink? Do you want a neon pink? And I think that's about all of the colors that I've got. So which of those pinks feels the most right to you? Rosy, you got it. I love that. Here, I'll leave this one for later. Stay. It's a nice rosy. Ooh, it matches my my Ben Monster hoodie. Perfect. Perfect. Very good. Happy birthday, Tiger Snoopy. Are you ready for this? Your speed balloon dog. I will make a balloon dog for you, probably under 5 seconds. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Go, shoot. Go, go. Not in under 5 seconds. I already made a mistake. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it is pretty cute, though. Woo! It's like it wants to look that way. What? What? Oh, my goodness. Wag, 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 wag. Happy birthday, Tiger Snoopy. I hope everyone that's important to you reminds you on this day how important you are to them. You got a Magic the Gathering Fallout Commander deck today, and couple of booster packs. Sweet. Did you get any good, like, rares? Hi, Gary. Hi. Aw, Sylphine. Hello, how are you? It's
chilly here in Los Angeles today. And when I say chilly, I mean like, you know, it's 60 degrees, but it's like raining. So, look, everywhere is a little different as far as what is considered chilly weather. Everything is chrome in the future. Yes, you know. It's true. You got a full art. I don't know what that is, Snoopy. Does that mean like the card is all art and no like flavor text or instructions? This is me just totally guessing. It's been so long since I've played Magic the Gathering. I'm like, I don't recognize this slang. We're living in the future, RC. Let's see, I'm gonna do a little bit of, this tail looks a bit long. We're just gonna put it to there. Look at this. I cut it with scissors and it sealed itself off. There. Do-do-do-do-do. That one. Also tying that off. Beautiful. All right, well, I did 9 of those dogs. Let's see, what's another simple balloon that I can do? A simple balloon. Teddy bear is a simple one. Everybody likes a good teddy bear, right? Oh, I should tie this first. There are instructions, but the art covers the whole card. I would love, Tiger, if you would post a photo of that in the Discord. There's a channel called Came Up on Stream, which is the ideal place for that. But I mean, you can put it anywhere. Smile chat would be fine too. But I would love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna do a silver bear. Head through, twist ears, twist ears. Beautiful. Now, down to there, up to there. Down to there. I'm just gonna do the body all one color. There we go, beautiful. Wrap that around there and tie this up. Can I tie this off here? I think I can. I got it! Oh, yeah, it is. I love the Great Pumpkin post you shared. That's awesome. And Annie Made It shared her Regina George. And I am a massive deal. Let's see here. I'll share. Will that work? No, wait, hang on. There. I love it when you all share your art with us. Look at this. Annie Made It, did a Regina George artwork, and then colored it while waiting at the laundromat. Perfect. Oh, and then the rendering, the shading. Fantastic. And yet it is. We all love some peanuts. We all love some peanuts here. Oh, Linus. Oh, Linus.
It's hard when nobody listens to you. It's hard. Thank you for sharing your art with us. Elena Phenomena, hello, hello. How are you? Hello, says my little silver teddy bear. And I didn't notice the stream tags until now. You already knew you were in the right place, but that's going to hold you like a magnet. Wait, which are the stream tags you're talking about? Make sure I'm not lying to people. I think I'm not. Normally I stream with my husband, so I know there's some tags that are like couple, parents, variety show. Right now we're not doing our variety show. That we do every Thursday night, though. Alina, if you'd like to come back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific, we do our more structured show where my husband and I try to make each other laugh, basically, is our goal. And if we make you laugh, then so be it. It was meant to be.
A darling, Teddy. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Have we made... how many bears have we made on stream? I wonder. Let's see. Search in balloon pics for bear. I know we made... Okay, so let's do a little open link. And I'll share this. There we go. Okay, boom. Root bear float, huh? Oh, a hydrate. Thank you, Haikiri. I do need to hydrate. In fact, I'll have a sip of this root bear float. No, I won't. That won't be very hydrating. Here it is. If you need to drink some water too, now's a good time. Like while we're thinking about it, right? Root bear float. I do like how the straw came out, actually. I do like my my balloons. My balloons are pretty fun to do. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, yes, this one was, I forget who requested this. An alien Build-A-Bear. Apparently this is one of the types of Build-A-Bear you can make at the Build-A-Bear factory. Here's, of course, Winnie, open.
Winnie the Pooh.
This is a great one because I didn't have to make the face look exactly like him. Just stick his head in the honey pot. Looks exactly like him. There's, we've got the wee bears. They're so bare. They're not wearing any kind of clothes. And the IKEA commercial. Do you remember the IKEA commercial with the buff teddy bears? Security bears. We have, this was a great one. Waka waka. Fozzie Osbourne. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Whoa, Annie, it's Winnie the Pooh's birthday today? What? Happy birthday, Winnie the Pooh. My goodness. Thank you, Elena. Okay. Let's see. Any other ones that are good? Oh, Coca-Cola bears. That's a good one. You got it. It's classic. Classic capitalism. And I think the last bear I have to share with you right now is, of course, the water bear. Yes. One of the most oddly disturbing biology balloons we've made here. A tardigrade, a.k.a. water bear. It was big. And it was very chubby. Look at its little blah, 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 blah. Tiger Snoopy, you share a birthday with Winnie the Pooh? That's the best present of all. Finding that out. Congratulations. Nice. Oh, Liam and Snoopy share a birthday. Oh my goodness, how sweet is that? And you got a Tigger Squishmallow for your birthday. That's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna make, what was I making? Oh yeah. We're making the wand part. Boopity boo, doopity boo, boom, boom. Beautiful, gorgeous. I'll do a dark silver bear. And he made it, shared a birthday with Queen Elizabeth. Your Majesty. Which Queen Elizabeth is the question, I suppose. Nice. Twist that around, push this through there. Look, it's a bear! Almost. I twist the ears. And this ear right here. There it is. Now it's a bear. So cute. Whoa, Haikiri, what? You share a birthday with 5 IRL friends? That seems highly unlikely. Unless you have unless you have a ton of friends. Because I'm like, I don't even have 5 IRL friends, right? So like, if we all had the same birthday, I'd be like, something's not right. This is a setup. Maybe you're just like incredibly popular and like, I have 5 times 365 friends. Then I would be like, okay, well that checks out. But still, that is pretty crazy, Aikiri. Oh my gosh. What were the chances? Flava shares a birthday with your aunt and 3 cousins? What is happening in that family? That's wild. You share a birthday with 4 people in your family? That is very unlikely. I mean, I know you already know that, Flava. Wow. What were the chances? My goodness. Pretty cool, though. Just like a really good day for your family. Flava completely agrees. That's pretty weird. When your mom was pregnant, was she like, did she want to give birth on that day or did she not want to? You know what I mean? Because I could see it both ways. I could see it being like, oh, then this will like cement this as like a special family day. Oh, wait, I forgot to ask, Flava. Are your 3 cousins older than you? Or were you like the first one after the aunt? And it was like, oh, that's sweet. And then like 3 more. Tundra Terradome. There are silver-colored balloons. Yeah. Friend, I have forgotten more information about balloons than you'll ever know. But yes, this is our dark silver. This is actually called, what do they call this? Silk Midnight Gray. This is our lighter silver. This is just reflex silver. And it's like got a chrome finish to it. And of course, there are shiny purple balloons as well. They make the chrome finish in red, pink, purple, blue, green, 2 different kinds of greens. Gold, copper, rose gold, silver. I think that's it, but I could be wrong. Don't yell at me. I said I forgot stuff. Anyway, lots of balloons. And if you're going to be at TwitchCon, maybe you can get your hands on one of these balloons. Ooh, we have Wisdom of the Day quote. Let's see. You were her heaviest baby. She's like, no, can we just, and you're the youngest of the birthday group. Holy heck. You like that color line? This is a really cool color. This like dark silver. Very nice. Let me make a balloon pretzel for you. It sounds like something you might need. Sure. They do have a rose gold. Would you like to see a rose gold Tundra? I'll show you a rose gold. Hang on, let me just twist this balloon right here. Tundra, what do you love? Like, do you have like an obsession? Is there like a cartoon or an animal or a video game that you really, really, really love? This is rose gold. I don't actually have a standard gold to compare it to. I have rose gold and copper, but this is rose gold. It's nice, huh? It really is a very rosy gold. Like it's not too yellow. Very nice. You like dogs? Do you have like a favorite breed or a favorite type of dog? I know that's... We've made a lot of, like, balloon dogs I've made so many of, but I could find one that you really like. Now I have a rose gold balloon here for whatever reason. You like that shade as well? German Shepherds are your favorite. Have we done a Shepherd? Don't think we've done a German Shepherd, have we, chat? We've done, well, let's see here. We've done an Everything Beagle, but that's not German Shepherd. We've done, let's see, we've done this one, Lady and the Tramp. I don't think either of them are technically German Shepherds. These ones, if the police started using dogs like these, they'd have a lot better community outreach program, I think. This is just me thinking. We do have an Australian Shepherd. It's not German Shepherd, but you know, I mean, like it's still a Shepherd as far as dogs go. Yeah, I think that's probably. And also, okay, it is Halloween, or the month, so we should give Frankenweenie his day in the sun. Might be more of a moonlight kind of a dog than a sun sort of situation. Let's see. I have like so many different. I have Snoopies. I have a Husky. I've got sled dogs. I've got Wishbone. We've got Doug from Up. We've got Pizza Dog from Hawkeye. Fox and the Hound. Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. We've made so many dogs. So many dogs. Hi, Kiri. You love Frankenweenie? It's a fantastic character and a fantastic movie. Hang on. Speaking of furry animals coming to say hello. It's Iggy. Oh, everybody's favorite balloon animal. Everybody's favorite balloon animal. Iggy. 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 He's inflated with fat instead of air. Instead of latex, he's covered in hair, but he's a balloon animal. He's a balloon animal. Iggy. Oh, Iggy. Iggy, you got me a new friend. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. He's the sweetest boy. He's so excited to be here today. You can tell. You gonna lick your shoulder, or... I'm kind of holding you differently than I normally do, so... He's purring, though. Yeah, I'm a big, thick boy. Big old thick rombles. Okay, I gotta bend at the knees. There we go. Hi, Iggy. You want to hang in here with me? You can. Meow. Hi, bud. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're purring so much right now. Are you just like extra lovey? Yeah. Oh, is Mommy scratching your tummy? You love that. You love a tum scratch. And then my hand looks like this after a tum scratch. Hang on, I gotta get all the cat hair off my hands. I can't make balloons with my hands covered in cat hair, Iggy. You try and explain it to him, but it's like he doesn't speak English or something. It's like, come on. Did we rescue him? Elena, he's, how old is Iggy now? 15, 16? He was, I don't believe he was a rescue. I believe that my husband, Mr. SharpBalloons, got him as a kitten from like there was like he was living in a town near a farm, and like someone posted like fresh litter of kittens, come pick them up, and so he did. Picked up a tiny little baby kitten, and now that is a 23-pounder, big, massive boy. And we have 2 smaller kittens in the house as well. Oh, Hydrate, thank you for taking care of me. Although, I have not been taking care of myself. I need to refill this with water if I'm going to hydrate. So I will do that. Hang on. I'll do it. Self-care wagon rolling in by Rebounding Rising. Hello, Rebound Rising. Oh, you ended up here the other night from Raid. You fell asleep. You woke up and now you're here. Hi. We're so glad you found yourself here. I'm going to put some water in this, though, because drinking water is important. And I live I live very close to my water dispenser, a.k.a. my home studio is right next to the kitchen. Hang on. Blug, 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 blug. I also like to put hot water in from my kettle. I like drinking warm water. It's a rainy day today. Anyway. Tiger posted a picture of the full MTG art versus normal MTG card. Fantastic. I'll take a look at that. You may be a bit of a hypocrite. I mean, aren't we all? I think the best any of us can hope to be is a self-aware hypocrite. So that's like top half. You're acknowledging it. I feel like good for you. Applause for you. And I will drink this water. And we should all drink water too if we have it, yeah? Let's do it. So good. Iggy. He's literally, I don't have my phone set up as a second camera today, but he's literally like laying down exactly where I'd want to put my feet.
Iggy. Did you want to come up and say hi to Chad again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do. He loves to be here. Iggy loves love.
Do you hear him purring through my mic? It's always a little awkward when I pick him up because his arms just go straight out like, Mwah! But, oh my God, you big chonker. He's like a hug-sized dumpling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put you over here. Yeah. Is that okay, Iggy? Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna stay here. And, God, why are you so covered in fur? Mammals, I tell ya. Now you want something warm to drink. Oh, Snoopy, look. Drinking warm water is amazing. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm not the kind of person who's like, I gotta proselytize, but I love drinking warm to hot water. Not like lukewarm, but like just it I feel like I can drink so much more. It doesn't like tighten my throat when I drink it. I don't like cold water. I don't like cold weather. I don't like anything. And if it's too hot outside, I won't drink hot water. If it's hot outside, you drink cold water. But if it's cold outside, you drink hot water. And it is the best thing. Warms you up, hydrates you. It's all good. You hate it. Tiger. Ooh, with honey. That's a great idea, Stormy. Good idea. What do you mean he not fat? Your cat got fat. You were completely in denial. Look, generally cat-shaped, right? Iggy, we take him into the vet every year. Every year they say, okay, he's doing all right. They run some tests on his blood work, make sure everything's okay, and he's doing okay. And at this point, it's like, I don't like stress him out by putting him through some kind of a diet thing. He's run his race. Let him just do his victory lap. You know what I mean? Haha, Flava, thank you for clipping the balloon animal chant. Yeah, no, go put the kettle on. You got to, Alina. Oh, I won't. Let me finish up this this teddy bear here. Your cat's just big boned. Everybody loves a big boned cat. Okay. Is anyone in here? I know we've got some new folks in the room. Anyone going to be at TwitchCon this weekend? Your cat had been unhoused, so the issue was free feeding. He didn't self-regulate. I mean, yeah, same with Iggy to a certain extent. He grazes like a cow, you know. So I get that he eats a lot. We do have him on like the adult cat indoor special diet, you know, the weight loss food, but it's tricky. Oh, little wee teddy bear. Tie that off. Fantastic. These lovely bears. So bears, flower bracelets, dogs. I could do swords. I think swords will be pretty easy to do in person there. What's another thing that would be easy, like a quick and easy one to do? What's happening over there? No, Neptune. Oh my goodness. Oh, your brother was sleeping. You leave your brother alone. See, we have normal-sized cats here, too. This is Neptune. He's a good boy. You would never know that he was just attacking his brother. He looked so calm and so sleepy, but you just jumped down and attacked your brother. I saw you. Don't lie to me. These kitty boys. I know. They just keep growing. It's like, what the heck? Let me see here. That came up on stream. Full art versus normal card. Oh, interesting. I see. Hang on. Let me see if I can share this. Boop, 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 doo. It's not it. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can trim this down a bit. Okay, so these are different cards, but the full art like goes beyond the edge of just within that frame. Like there's no frame, but there is still space. It's still like the part of the art that is where the text is not, you can see it, but it's not something that is super detailed that you'd miss the details if you put the text over it. That's interesting. I didn't know they were doing... I'm so out of touch. My nerd card has expired. Expiration date long since passed. But you know what? I do think it's probably time for us to kind of wrap it up. So I'm going to do that because I know that Mr. will be home soon with our adorable son. So let me flip through and see who we're gonna raid out to today. Who do I feel like raiding out to today? Oh, SharpBalloons is live. know what? Let's go see Diana the dog groomer. She came into our chat a few times, and I don't think we ever got a chance to raid into her, so let's do it. Can I get my nerd card renewed? That is an excellent question. We'd have to take that up with the nerd designation authorities, and I think that they got their budget cut quite a bit, with the current administration, so I don't know. Thank you, hi, Kiri. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. You're so sweet. Flava, you have a... No, you, Flava. No, you. Everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. You always fill my Monday and Tuesdays with such camaraderie. You make me feel so not insane. By comparison. JK. Okay, let's see. Raid to Diana the dog groomer. Just one word. But we all like watching puppies get clipped, right? And she is currently working on a doggy. We all like that, so let's go. Yes, thank you so much, Flava, for the raid message. Friends, please copy and paste whichever of the two raid messages applies to you. If you're a subscriber, the one with our emotes. If you're not, then balloon emotes are just as effective. When you're streaming and you see a bunch of raid messages come up in the chat, it just gives you a little boost, gives you a little serotonin, little dopamine, little woo woo woo, and I think we should pay that forward to the streamers that we go visit. So I'm copying right now Flava's message. Copy. Okay, fantastic. Nap time for you, Tiger Snoopy. You deserve a nap. Congratulations, it is your birthday. You may nap whenever you like, my friend. Yes, that's right. They're funded by the fees and not government funding. Okay, well, then I'll have to check in with the Nerd Authority. We'll see. Good night, Stormy. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Remember, of course, we stream every Monday and Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I know it's very different for you, wherever you are in the world. And then Wednesday, which is tomorrow, we'll be doing our kids live stream, our family-friendly live stream on YouTube. That is from from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. every Wednesday. And then Thursday night at 9 p.m. we do our more structured SharpBalloons proper show, the SharpBalloons Mr. Sharp and Shayna variety show, where we do improv games and make balloon requests that have all been submitted by you, our fantastic stream supporters and subscribers. Thank you so much. And then, of course, after this Thursday, I'm going to start packing up and then make my way to TwitchCon San Diego on Saturday the 18th. Send me a message in Discord if you're going to be there too, and we'll see if we can meet up. I would love that. I love meeting people in real life. Why don't you do it more often then? Well, all right, you got me there. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go say hi.